Friends, good afternoon to all. Today is the 28th of July, Friday 1456. Well, let's go figure out what's going on in the market and, of course, let's see what we'll do on the deals. So, we'll probably start with the fact that at the moment we have defining indicators that suggest that a reversal is technically being formed. Nastia, I will be the percentage index went into a sideways movement, and in principle, if we look at the JVX, well, let's include a bigger one. Yesterday there was quite a serious decline, that is, a complete absorption of several days and a serious decline. This is a very serious trigger situation, which suggests that the market is already overheated and is going to fall. Also, if we look at the Mackie, it has just started to decline for the first day, yes, but this is not yet a sign for a reversal, but still, given what happened here and here, we can say that a correction is brewing in the market after all. Well, also on the high plot, yes, here we show in percentages that 89% of the stock is on hay, and this already suggests that the market is quite overbought. If you look at the additional indicators, yes, then we have a very good jump in CBO total Putka ratio, yes, it jumped to the size of 0.96, but this suggests that something is brewing in the market. Naturally, charting the stock market of America is not such a good thing, you can choose more suitable assets. Well, in the meantime, let's deal with the 500th for now, and then I'll show you what kind of deal I have is brewing. So, the Belt of Pi 500, what do we have? The beginning of the week of Ankarbi VOP with standard deviations based on VIX. It went very sharply from the third standard deviation to the lower second, that is, 5 deviations occurred downwards, and, in principle, it is still below the Ankarbi VA at the weekly level, plus Ankara and B, and has the property of inclination. To date, of course, we are still above the Ankara OPA, but let's see what will happen in the B market already at the opening of America. I also want to note that yesterday there were very serious sales on stocks. This indicator shows what was happening in the American stock market. I would also like to emphasize that for all stocks, well, in principle, we see that there was a rather serious decline here. But since I myself am not a supporter of sharking, there are those in the market who like to grow more, and if you know that the stock markets of America, they usually like to do it most, we will turn to a slightly different index. Today I prepared a food ticker for trading in U. It is denominated in pound sterling, but nevertheless the transaction can be calculated in principle. So, my current deal will be without a top loss. Here I just schematically noted at what price it is best to bypass, and, of course, in which direction we are heading. That is, we will have a short position, and our bypass is in the area of 7,700. Our next entry will be around 7,800, most likely, yes, maybe 7,750, we'll see the situation, but for now I'm considering short positions. Well, let's see where the position is placed. I have one position placed now, the limit has settled, the order costs 7,700, not 100 flat, I have no take profit, the position size is 13 2/10 of a lot, but in fact, keep in mind that the contract specifications, if you look at the specification, yes, then you see a contract size 1, that is if your broker has a contract size of 10, there are 50, 25, 100. Then the position size should be reduced accordingly. Well, now I'm considering a sale for my deposit size. At the moment, it will be quite such, say, a serious reef, that is, every move of £100 against me is, accordingly, a fairly large amount. If you want to see, yes, let me just show you. So, now a little, I'm sorry, we're modifying our position. Let's do it like this, 7,700, and 7,800, so that you can understand what the stop loss is, so that we can look. That is, at the moment, a stop loss in this case costs $1,700. This is, in principle, a rather large sum of 17%, but nevertheless I see that it is on the stock market of Britain or Europe that such more serious corrections are brewing than on the stock market of America. That's all, so far, that's all I wanted to say on this position. A link to the broker will be in the description on this video. Well, Artem was with you, there is Kiev and earn money.